There's got to be another alternative. We can't be spreading the gospel if we only come to church on Sunday mornings and expect our neighbors to show up and be present and to worship with us. We must also engage our neighbors. We can't expect the police and the government to do it all. Somehow, the church has a role. Somehow, the church needs to answer the call of Jesus. We have a purpose to exist, and that is not to serve ourselves, but rather to serve our neighbors. Sometimes we worry about all kind of stuff. We worry about the wrong things. We look around and we come to the conclusion that we're too small. There's not enough of us to go around. We don't have enough money to do this and do that. We're not growing fast enough, or we're not growing at all. We want to control the whole process. We don't trust that God's at work in our midst. We don't trust that the seed we plant will grow. We don't trust in the power of the gospel to grow without us. We got to see it to believe it. But folks, that is not faith at all. That is not faith at all if we have to see it to believe it. Newsflash, the gospel will grow with or without us. God is giving us an opportunity to become a part of the process. The choice is ours. Sometimes it doesn't always happen the way that we envision things to take place. Our role, church, is to plant the seed. One seed at a time. Even when we cannot see the growth, because God is the one that is in control, and we need to remember that. We are a part of the process, but we are not the full process. And thanks be to God that the kingdom is not fully in our hands, but rather we are given an opportunity to give it a hand, to help it grow. We are kingdom workers. Somebody else